everyone loves some hush puppies on their feet, although these aren't hush puppies, these are actually more like Salomon runners, perhaps. What's up, amigos? Today we have the aerodynamics of a Salomon running shoe. I don't know if Salomon actually, it might be something else. Anyway, it's a running shoe, it's trail, so it has some tread on the bottom. And we can see a few different features around the shoe are aerodynamic, others are not. So I've put some white streamlines inside the shoe, and you can see that the tongue is popped up quite a lot. That's bad for aerodynamics. We can see that that kind of segregates the colored streamlines, like from blue to red, from the white ones, which are just the ones that I added individually. If the tongue was popped down a little bit, then the streamlinedness of the shoe would increase. Also, the toes put up a little bit, which is for running purposes. That results in this little, like this tiny little cavity just where the toe meets the rest of the foot. And that's, you can see there's like a little bit of a like dead spot in terms of flow. There's no streamlines going into that. They're skipping over. But the sleekness of the shoe on the sides is very good. Even underneath with the tread, it's pretty decent as well. And now in this Y plane going through the shoe, we can see what I was saying earlier, where the toe bit, where that meets the rest of the foot, there is quite a bit of slow flow there. So that's for running purposes. So you put the top to make the shoe roll forward a little bit easier. But if you put that flatter, then you wouldn't have that unaerodynamicness there. And then the tongue, as I mentioned, is very unaerodynamic. If you pop that down a little bit, which for running shoes, you want to, particularly trail shoes in particular, you want to put the tongue up a lot and the sides high to keep your foot secure. But that comes at the expense of unaerodynamicness. So we just need to know that. And the weight of this shoe is quite a lot, even though it is not that big. It's somewhat bulky, but it's not nearly as bulky as what it could be in terms of like a boot, for example, which we all know is more bulky. And now these animated streamlines show where the flow is moving. So we saw again, the flow inside the shoe, particularly behind the tongue, is very much segregated from the rest of the flow. The rest of the flow is somewhat streamlined apart from that toe section and then behind the heel. But underneath the tread, it's pretty decent. Even though there are lots of little protrusions coming out, it is still pretty good. So that's the end of the simulation. Make sure to like, subscribe. And if you have any other shoes that you want to test, let us know. And if you want to get better at CFD, check out the courses in the link in the description. And I'll see you in the next simulation. Peace out, amigos.